And I've chosen not to read it at this service. I read it at first service, but I do want to call your attention to a piece that I posted on the Unity Center Facebook page and on my personal Facebook pages. It's a piece that I think is beautifully written by our President and Chief Executive Officer of Unity Worldwide Ministries. Her name is Reverend Johnson, and it is really our movement's response to how we can be in this time in response to what the tragedy in Las Vegas, how to hold it, how to continue to practice. So I know many of us are still very much struggling with how do we move through this? What does this mean, and so forth. And so if you'd like some support from Unity as a worldwide organization, I want to point you to either our website or Facebook page or to the Unity website, okay? So we're going to move into a time of prayer and meditation together now. And if you did just happen to walk in, please do take just a moment to make sure that your cell phones are silenced so it's nice and quiet in here when we do our meditation practice together. For those of you who are with us for the very first time this morning, a special welcome and greeting to you. We will more formally welcome you toward the end of the service. But this time in our service, our meditation practice is really key to us, not only on Sunday mornings, but to what we attempt to practice in our personal lives. We practice the technique of mindful breathing during our meditation, and it's a very simple yet very powerful practice. It is a practice of being aware of and with each breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. And the reason we do this is to begin to train and quiet the mind so we can be more responsive to divine guidance and our inner intuition. So we're going to practice that throughout our meditation time, and I'll guide you through the whole process. To begin, I'd like to invite you just to find a comfortable position in your chair, and so if you feel like you need to squirm around a bit in your chair until you find that position, feel free to do so. You do want to sit with your legs uncrossed and your feet flat on the floor, and then allow your hands to just rest comfortably, naturally in your lap. Try to sit with your back nice and straight. And then when you feel ready, just go ahead and close your eyes. And we'll begin this morning, as we frequently do, with the very simple practice that was taught by the Vietnamese Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh. And it's to take in 3 mindful breaths, and with the exhalation of the first breath, it is to really practice the quality of letting go. And then with the second cycle, it is to practice the experience of being present. And with the third, it is to practice being open wide. So go ahead now, begin by taking a nice, steady breath in, really aware of the breath filling your lungs. And then as you're ready to let that breath go, really experience the feeling of letting go. Letting go. And then again, a nice, deep and steady breath in. And as you begin to let that breath go, practice being fully present right here, right now. And then a third deep breath in, aware of the air filling your lungs. And then as you let that breath go, practice a feeling of opening up. So continue to be aware of the breath, nice and steady, not forced. If you find your attention wanders as you're practicing, trying to practice mindfulness, be gentle. Just bring your attention back to the very next breath. And during the beautiful chanting, if you find it helpful to repeat that cycle of letting go, being present, and opening up, then feel free to continue with that. Letting go. Being present. opening up. As the room becomes a bit more quiet and still, continue to deepen into this experience of your own stillness and quiet. Gently following each breath in, gently following each breath out. Each peaceful inhalation and exhalation, helping to quiet and calm the mind. Each exhalation, a continued chance to let go, to release, to empty out. Continuing to be with each mindful breath, allow your attention to move now to the area of the heart, the center of your chest, imagining each breath moving through the heart space, quiet and peaceful, as if each breath is a cleansing breath, as if it's a beautiful breath of fresh air, helping to gently dispel, dissolve anything that is difficult, any challenging feelings or situations. Continuing to be with the breath, with attention focused in the area of the heart. Imagine that each breath in is a breathing in of peace. That each breath out is a blessing of peace. Each breath in, a breath of peace. Each breath out, a blessing of peace. And as we continue to practice mindfully, aware of the breath, attention in the heart, practicing peace, feel free to direct that peace wherever you would like. Yourself, family, loved ones, situations in the world. It's a gentle blessing, prayerful blessing of peace. In the silence, in the silence, in the silence. aware of the music filling the sanctuary again, we prepare to bring our time of quiet and meditation to a close, taking just a moment to feel grateful for the stillness, the peace, the quiet, the opportunity to practice with spiritual family and friends. And take a nice deep breath in. And when you let that breath go, let go of anything else that just might be standing in your way of being fully present. And another nice deep breath in and out, letting go again. And one more time. And together we say, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Amen and amen.
Thanks for listening. The Unity Center, transforming lives and healing our world. Check us out Sundays at 9 and 11. Subscribe to our podcasts and download our free app for instant access to a wealth of spiritual teachings, services, and events.